All right. So you've got some money deposited into your wallet here. You see, I've got some Stellar Lumens, I've got some Ripple, I've got some Tron, minuscule amounts of some others that are irrelevant. But in any case, once I've deposited my cryptocurrency into my Binance wallet, then I would be interested in trading it. So that way I can get some skin in the game and invest my Bitcoin in some other currencies that I wasn't able to do through the Coinbase or GDAX websites. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to come up here to the upper left hand corner, click hover over Exchange, drop down and click on Advanced. This is going to open up the, I call it the trading station almost of sorts. This is kind of what you're going to want to be looking at when you are going to be placing trades. The very upper right hand corner here next to your account, this little drop down here, this is telling you what you're trading. If you transferred, if you're going to be trading your Bitcoin, you're going to want to click on the BTC column or tab. This is going to drop down all the different cryptocurrencies you can buy using your Bitcoin. If you bought Ethereum, which might be a wise option considering the fees are much less to send Ethereum from Coinbase to Binance than Bitcoin is, so that might be worth considering using Ethereum. That's one of the reasons that I use it, because Bitcoin fees are just too high. So anyways, this shows you here that you've got TRX you can buy with your Ethereum, XRP. You need to do the research on your own to determine which cryptocurrencies are the ones you'd like to invest in. But what this will show you is it will show you the acronym for the company or the cryptocurrency that you're going to be investing in /ETH. As long as there's an ETH next to it, you will be using your Ethereum to buy it. If there's a BTC next to it, you will be using your Bitcoin to buy it. So make sure you select the right tab. If you decide, hey, I would like to buy some TRX using my Ethereum, you will click on TRX, make sure that it's selected up here. Down here, just to give you kind of a rundown of what you can expect in this section, all the red numbers here, this is the price in Ethereum of all the people that are selling it, and this is the price they're selling it at. This is how much TRX they're selling, and this is the total amount of Ethereum they're spending for this transaction. Underneath it, you'll notice that they've got all the green. The green are all the people that are currently buying TRX. This is the amount in the center column that they're buying of TRX, and on the right hand side, this is the total amount of Ethereum they're spending to purchase that amount of TRX in the center there. Right here in the center of those two, you've got the current price of TRX, and then you've got, I guess I should say, in terms of Ethereum, this is how much Ethereum it would cost you to buy one, I'm going to call it a unit, but let's say one coin of TRX. And then if you wanted it to be translated in US dollars, you can see they've got 16 cents here as the current price. So if you decided that you would like to get into this particular cryptocurrency, you can see down here at the bottom here, I currently own 246 TRX. That's my current amount that I own. This on the left hand side here is how much Ethereum I have to buy more TRX if I want to. You want to make sure that whatever the price is here in terms of Ethereum is what you're willing to spend to buy, and then you can use these quick buttons here down at the bottom. If you say, well, I want to spend 25% of my Ethereum on TRX, you can click this button and you'll see that I can buy 149 of them if I choose the 25%. If I choose 50%, it ups it to 298, 447, or I can invest all my Ethereum that I can possibly spend and buy 596 TRX right now. If I click the buy button, you will see a little screen in the middle that just quickly pops up that says succeed, and that lets you know that it successfully went through. And then once it's gone through, then you will notice if I ended up buying 596, down here on the lower left hand corner, you will be able to see your open orders. If that order doesn't fill right away, it means that the current price of TRX has not met this limit order that I chose to buy it at. So I chose to buy it at 0.00016495, and if it's 0.00016, if it's more than what I'm willing to spend for it, it's not going to fill that order until it reaches the price that I want to buy it at. If I chose the market tab here and then I said I want to buy everything I can buy, whoops, see, look, it actually, since the price has gone down, I can buy more. But this is just an example to show you that if I went to the market tab and I chose 100%, 601 is basically how many TRX I could buy. If I hit buy now, it would say succeed, and it would buy it at the current market price. Even if the market price is changing after I click that buy button, it's going to buy it at whatever the current market price is when my order has been received, which is pretty instantaneous. That's kind of a rundown of how this works. So once the order has been fulfilled, you are able to go over here to your account on the upper right hand corner of the screen. If you hover over your funds, you click on your deposits and withdrawals, you should be able to see all the assets that you currently own. If you check this box here that says hide small assets, this will show you all of the ones that are large enough to consider showing you of what you own. I own 0.09 Ethereum, which is not that much. It's about 10% of 1 Ethereum, so it's probably worth just under $100 is the value of that currently, because Ethereum is over $1,000 for the last time I checked. But in any case, this right here will show me that I've got 613 stellar lumens, 479 Ripple, and 246 Tron. If I had purchased those additional 601 TRX in that exchange, you would notice that this would be 246 plus whatever the 601 was. It'll be 800 and something, 847 Tron is what I would currently have. Up here in the upper right hand corner on your deposits, this will show you in terms of US dollars what your account is worth. Notice I'm not very profitable yet, but I will be. And then under the estimated value, this tells you in terms of Bitcoin. Since Bitcoin is really the standard of cryptocurrencies right now, this will show you exactly how much your account is worth in terms of Bitcoin. Well, that kind of is a general overview of how to place a trade on the Binance website using their exchange. Now, I currently have 246 Tron. If I decided I wanted to sell those Tron, I could sell a quarter of them, half of them, 75% of them, or all of them. If I chose to sell all of them at 246 total, then I could sell it right now. It would succeed, and it would sell it. Basically, it would wait till it reaches this price. If I chose market, it would buy it or sell it at whatever price the current market's currently at as soon as the order is received. That kind of is a rundown. It's pretty instantaneous when you do use the market tab. It's almost within 1 second you have basically made your trade and you're in or out of it depending on what you want to be. I personally find up here at the upper right hand corner the 24-hour high, the 24-hour low, and the 24-hour trading volume to be very helpful actually in determining which cryptocurrencies I want to invest in. If I personally try to avoid cryptocurrencies that are at the market's high for the last 24 hours because there's a chance that it could start dropping down and get to the low, and I don't want to buy it at 6 or 7 or 10 or 15 cents more than what I might spend if I waited a couple of days or a few days. But then again, that's just me. Everyone's got their own trading strategy. I also like to invest in ones that have a high amount of Ethereum being traded over a 24-hour volume. The reason being is because the price will fluctuate a little bit more rapidly. If you were to go click on this tab here and scroll down, you can see this is the trading volume for all the other cryptocurrencies. If you were to come down to the very bottom and invest in one that only has 414 Ether being traded, then 540,000 Ether being traded over a 24-hour period, for instance, if you click on this, the price is not going to fluctuate quite as much because there's less people trading and less frequently. And so if you wanted to day trade, it's probably not as good of an idea to trade on low volume ones. If you were more interested in getting in and out of trades quickly, you're going to notice the price fluctuate quite a bit more on the ones that have a high volume of Ethereum being traded over a 24-hour period. These are updated in real time, so you should always have current information about when people are getting in and out of trades, and it's really pretty rapid if you're investing in one that has a high volume like this.